Welcome back for another Fetch AI price prediction analysis video, and at the time of this recording, Fetch AI continues to hold below the 20-day MA here on the 1-hour chart, which is now acting as a resistance for us to continue gearing up. We are also trading within this descending channel, where you can see that the channel has been well respected, giving us more than 3 touch points, and there are high chances that maybe in the next coming hours we continue seeing some bullish momentum. We can easily see a breakout of this channel to the upper side, and once that plays out, we can expect to see a retest before we can continue gearing up and get above our significant high above the $0.5682 mark. We also need to have in mind that in case we continue seeing further weakness in the markets, there are chances that we can see a bit of a breakdown in a move that we can expect to find support on the lower side of the channel at around the $0.5083 mark. Jumping to the daily chart for further analysis and to also give you my Elliot wave analysis here on the Fetch AI chart. Fetch AI continues to also hold above a significant area of support at around the $0.45 mark in a move, and also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures. And zooming out here on the charts to give you my Elliot wave analysis, you can see that Fetch AI gave us a low down here on the at around the $0.16 mark before we saw this move to the upper side, giving us the formation of this wave 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, we saw a bit of a pullback in the formation of this wave 2 into the minimum target areas for the second wave highlighted on the charts. Then we saw this impulsive move to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. Then we saw a bit of a pullback in a wave 4, and then finally saw that massive breakout in the formation of that wave 5, giving us a high above the $0.58 mark, completing the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, which is my primary scenario that I'm expecting here on the Fetch AI chart. And once we have a low in place for the second wave, I will be expecting a reversal to the upper side in an impulsive wave in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side. And the minimum target areas for the second wave can be given by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, giving me a minimum pullback target area between the Fib level 0.382 and the Fib level 0.618, and that is between the $0.421 mark and the $0.3226 mark, the area highlighted on the charts using this red target area. And there are chances that in case we continue seeing further weakness on the charts or maybe in the markets, then this is the area that we need to keep our eyes on in the next coming hours or maybe days on the Fetch AI chart. And once we have a low in place within this area, we can then expect to see a reversal in a move that should give us higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. And for that to also play out, we need to lose significant areas of support at around the 0.5 and the $0.45 mark. So that is what I'm watching out in the next coming hours, and those are my pullback target areas here on the Fetch AI chart. Zooming out even further to give you my long-term Elliot wave analysis, you can see that Fetch AI last year back in November, we saw these lows down here at around the $0.0525 mark before we peaked in a 5-wave structure to the upper side, completing the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 1. Then we saw a bit of a pullback in the formation of this wave 2 into the minimum target areas for the second wave highlighted on the charts using this red target area, an area which we fully maximized, and chances are we now have a low in place for the second wave, and we are now starting an impulsive move to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the $1 mark, which is the minimum that we can expect Fetch AI to do in the formation of that wave 3. So that is what I'm watching out on the short term and also on the long term here on the Fetch AI chart. And I hope that video was of much help to you, and I hope to catch you in the next one.